Tesla issued a new recall affecting almost 130,000 2021 and 2022 vehicles over a problem regarding the CPU of the center screen's computer overheating. The good news is that the fix is again an over-the-air software update. Before we get back to the video, make sure you subscribe and like the video so you don't miss the latest electric vehicle news. The automaker has detected a problem where the center display may become laggy due to CPU overheating when preconditioning the battery pack for supercharging or when supercharging. Tesla wrote in the recall notice, a lagging or restarting CPU may prevent the center screen from displaying the rearview camera image, gear selection, windshield visibility control settings, and warning lights, increasing the risk of a crash. Fortunately, Tesla believes it can fix the issue with a software update, and, therefore, there will be no physical recall. 129,960 Tesla vehicles are affected. These are the specific models: Tesla Model 3 2022, Tesla Model S 2021 to 2022, Tesla Model X 2021 to 2022, Tesla Model Y 2022. As usual, Tesla will contact the specific owners with an official recall notice, but the software fix will likely already be pushed to the car by then. Lately, Tesla has had to issue a lot of recalls, but most of them were minor issues that were fixed by simple over-the-air software updates. For example, the automaker issued a recall that was reported as a massive recall on over 800,000 vehicles due to a seatbelt issue, which sounds pretty bad, but in fact, it had to do with a reminder alert to buckle the seatbelt that sometimes wouldn't appear under very specific conditions. It is creating a situation where the media sensationalizes major recalls when, in fact, a simple over-the-air software update is needed, and no owner actually needs to bring back the car to a dealership or service center, as is the case with traditional recalls. It actually highlights one of Tesla's biggest advantages over the rest of the industry, the high level of connectivity in its vehicles, and its lack of reliance on third-party dealers to service them. Earlier this year, Tesla stopped taking orders for the Model 3 long-range, citing high demand for the electric sedan. While it is still not available on the design studio, you can get your hands on a brand new one through the existing inventory section of Tesla's website. As an add bonus, it will be a brand new 2023 model year car. If you follow us on Twitter, you would have known that earlier this week Tesla began model year 2023 production for the Model 3, as well as the Model X. According to an internal communication sent to Tesla employees on Wednesday, a copy of which was obtained by Drive Tesla, Model 3 built on or after October 4 will be a 2023 model year, while the same applies to Model X built on or after October 3. For now, the Model Y and Model S are still on 2022 production, with the email stating more information will be coming soon on these two vehicles. If you receive a VIN for your new car, you will know it is a 2023 model year by looking at the 10th digit, which will now be P for the 2023 version instead of N for the 2022. Based on our information, there have been no substantive changes with the model year switch, other than the removal of the ultrasonic sensors which we reported on earlier this week. The Model 3s are available from coast to coast in all possible paint, interior color, and wheel selection combinations, all at the same pricing as it was in August when it was removed from the website. According to the individual listings, they are estimated to arrive and be ready for delivery in November or December. The fact that Tesla is using LFP batteries in some of its vehicles isn't something new. However, the automaker chose to install these energy storage units starting with the cheapest vehicles it makes. Hence, the Model 3 Standard Range Plus, now known simply as the Model 3 rear-wheel drive, was one of the first cars to come out of the factory with LFP batteries. They are cheaper to make, are considered safer, and promise prolonged usability. However, the main disadvantage of the LFP batteries is that their energy density is not as good as the Li-ions. But a small drop in range could be acceptable when you factor in all the advantages. But are they any good after the 0% state of charge is reached while driving? The recent completion of Gigafactory Shanghai's production capacity expansion may show its effect on the plant's output as early as this month. Reports from China claim Tesla's local subsidiary is expecting to break its all-time monthly vehicle delivery record in September by reaching between 80,000 and 90,000 domestic deliveries. If this prediction proves accurate, it would mark a significant increase over June 2022, the previous best-selling month when the company delivered 78,906 vehicles to customers, most of them in China. Tesla traditionally saves the last month of each quarter to satisfy domestic demand, delivering vehicles almost exclusively in China. The recent production upgrades in Shanghai have led to shorter delivery times for the Tesla Model 3 and Model Y in China. For most models, the estimated delivery times are between 6 and 10 weeks, except for the Model Y and Model Y long range. However, according to a report from Teslarty, the goal of achieving 80,000 to 90,000 vehicle deliveries this month is quite ambitious, seeing as insurance data from previous weeks suggested that Tesla seemed to be having delivery challenges in the country. Mind you, the shorter delivery times are not good news for everyone. Scalpers who book vehicles early and resell them later for large profits are reportedly affected, as more buyers prefer to avoid doing business with them and wait for their vehicle orders from Tesla. Furthermore, many customers are delaying deliveries because they expect Tesla to announce a drop in prices in October. The aforementioned report suggests that Tesla will reduce its Model 3 prices by $2,700 and Model Y $3,900. The publication notes that there is room for price reductions as Tesla's profit per vehicle exceeded $8,000 in Q2 2022 and is expected to reach $13,000 in Q3 2022. The recent production upgrades at Gigafactory Shanghai are expected to contribute decisively to the automaker reaching its goal of manufacturing 22,000 Model 3 and Model Y vehicles per week, or approximately 3,000 per day, at the Chinese plant. By the end of 2022, the factory is expected to reach an annualized production run rate of 5,000 cars per day. The secret behind Elon Musk's goal of selling 20 million Teslas a year by 2030 lies in its pioneering battery technology. The good news is that by using bigger cells and a new process to dry coat electrodes, Tesla could have the cost of a Model Y battery, saving more than 8% of the car's U.S. starting price, battery experts with ties to the company said. The bad news is that it's only halfway there, according to 12 experts close to Tesla or familiar with its new technology. That's because the dry coating technique used to produce the bigger cells in Tesla's 4680 battery is so new and unproven the company is having trouble scaling up manufacturing to the point where the big cost savings kick in, the experts told Reuters. They just aren't ready for mass production, said one of the experts close to Tesla. Still, the gains Tesla has already made in cutting battery production costs in the past 2 years could help boost profits and extend its lead over most electric vehicle rivals. Musk's promised improvements in battery cost and performance are seen by investors as critical to Tesla's quest to usher in an era where it can sell a $25,000 electric vehicle for a profit and stand a better chance of hitting its 2030 targets. Read more. Battery systems are the most expensive single element in most electric vehicle, so making lower-cost, high-performance packs is key to producing affordable electric cars that can go toe-to-toe with combustion engine rivals on sticker prices. Tesla is one of only a handful of major automakers that produce their own electric vehicle batteries, and by manufacturing Model Y cells at U.S. plants, the SUV will remain eligible for U.S. tax credits when many rival EVs may no longer qualify.